Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nerd Underground Podcast. I am your host, David Foruria, and I am joined by the man who's got the heels and all the puns. He'll heal you when you're down, JonKuh.
What's up, Kuh?
The guy that will kill you so good and teabag you in the kill cam that you're not even mad, Moose.
Moose!
And of course, I'm the one who, no matter how much I play, I will not get better at Diva. Hi! Welcome to podcast number 7. Ooh, getting close to double digits.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not as good as, we just got to do this real quick. That King thing, we talk about them a lot. I talk about them a lot. We're going to do some videos and stuff like that and shoot shit back and forth over the pond.
Oh, yeah.
They're about to have their 100th podcast.
Oh, man.
Well,
this week.
We got to catch up.
It's a decade.
So we're going to do a podcast a day for like a couple months.
Podcast a day.
No. But, congrats, guys. You know, from all of us here. Yeah. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Ironically, and this is not conspiracy or nothing, but before we jump into everything, let's announce the winner of the Moose Sweepstakes.
Of the Moose Sweepstakes.
Yes, that's what we'll call it. He was the one spearheading the $50 sweepstakes to new subscribers and those commenting on the podcasts, and you get double entry if you post hashtag DJ Dick Smash.
DJ Dick Smash.
Gave you 2 tickets, ran it in a random number generator, and the winner, of course, is the host of That King thing, Thomas King. So we've been hitting you up. I've already been talking to you about other stuff. Las Vegas, of all things. He's coming to Vegas.
Nice.
He's coming to Vegas for 3.5 days, he said, so. Yeah, he should have fun. Too bad we're not anywhere close.
Yeah.
Else we'd go chill. But, yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes.
That word. I'm starting early. I can't speak English.
With stutters.
Get some water, man. Loosen those lips up.
Got the waters. Here, you host.
He forgot to do his warm-up. He's got to go moo, 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 moo.
No. That's yours.
Oh, right.
Mine is Badiga Patata. Badiga Patata.
Man, you're already stuttering that
Yeah,
one.
see? Badiga. Say it.
Badiga patata.
No. Da.
Da.
Ka. Badiga.
Badiga.
I said ka.
Ka.
Badiga.
My warm was just Kuh. Alright, we good, Kuh.
He just centers himself. He's like,
Find your inner Kuh.
Alright, we're a couple minutes in, and I do have to mention before we roll off, we are sponsored by cinchgaming.com. You go to Cinch Gaming, make yourself an awesome custom controller, colors, buttons, all the fun stuffs. You go in there, play around. It's a lot of fun. Jonathan and I have done it a couple times, and I keep saying I want an Xbox Elite controller, but actually I'm probably just going to get a Cinch controller and make it dope.
Just for a couple bucks more, right?
I mean, you got some options that Xbox don't allow, so...
Yeah, full customization.
Yeah.
Full customization.
I don't want a big old black controller, man. I want it to be like Vault Tech Blue.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got that as an
With
option.
like yellow highlights.
I might just do that. Stick a Fallout sticker on that.
Right there on the hand grip.
Fuck, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Go check it out, cinchgaming.com. Go play around with controllers. And if you want one, use the coupon code NERDTV to get 5% off. What are you doing?
5% off.
5%
Well,
off.
what was that part?
Like a percent symbol.
No,
Percentile.
I was just saying.
I'm backing you up, man.
To my hand.
Okay. Ad read's over for the beginning part. Let's roll into this. Guys, this week, we're not going to dive into the Oscars because, you know, it's I didn't watch most of them. So I didn't pay attention to it. Last year, I was on top of it, wasn't I, John?
Yeah.
I was really on top of it. But one thing, though, that is important to us is Gary Oldman finally won his Oscar.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. This dude deserves one.
First it was DiCaprio, now it's Gary Oldman.
They're paying attention to us. Because we're all putting these memes up. It's like, all right, who's the next deserving motherfucker who needs it? Yeah. Gary Oldman. Congrats, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie you won for, but hey, congrats.
I've seen most of his other ones.
Every other one.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got such range. It is ridiculous. You know, everything from, was it Fifth Element, all the way to Batman. Mm-hmm. He's
freaking
everywhere.
And he, even if he's a side character, though, he plays the shit out of that
Yeah,
character.
like Sirius Black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That's what most people know him as when they see. They're like, oh, that's the dude from Harry Potter. I was like, dude, It's the dude from everything.
Everything. I don't know.
Like Samuel L. Jackson, man. I
Yeah.
want a movie where they face off against each other. That
Oh my gosh.
Which one would be the bad guy?
Which one do you think?
Okay, so they're battling it out to see who's the bigger bad guy.
Who do you think is a better bad guy from their filmography?
Oh.
I do have to throw out Gary Oldman in Air Force One.
Mm.
Awesome. I believed him.
Yeah.
I believed he was an extremist. He can... any extremist, yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah, no.
He sells it.
I honestly think like through their film repertoires, like Gary Oldman would definitely make a better villain because he's got that crazy where Samuel L. Jackson just has that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But Samuel L. Jackson does have that wild card villain, which is from Kingsman.
Yeah.
That is a hell of a character. Like, it's not even like any kind of stereotypical, straightforward villain.
No, he had a lisp.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
He was
Sign
a
of
tech
blood.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wanted to kill everybody. So it was
It
like,
had like McDonald's in there too. He's like
do you-
Big Mac for me.
Do you see the
Yeah.
way? Do you see the way the heads exploded? It wasn't blood. It was like it's a rave. Like just in case I have to see it, I want it to be a party.
play that shit on a big old screen in the back, rave music going.
Genocide would be a lot more fun.
You heard it here first, guys. I want to say folks.
Folks.
God
Folks.
damn it, I can't
Bleep,
Heard it
talk.
here,
bleep, bleep,
folks.
that's all. Folks.
Why am I a host of a podcast, guys? I can't talk. So yes, congrats, Gary Oldman. I really don't want to get into all the other winners because honestly, I haven't looked.
Yeah.
I just this year I didn't care.
Go watch another show if you want to know the
Yeah,
Oscars.
don't watch this. We talk about trending shit in the nerd subculture, and Gary Oldman is an icon to us.
The
We can
Oscars
all-
actually had like a record low number of people actively viewing.
Really?
it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that yet. Damn.
Because they're all watching
believe
this
it.
show right here.
A week later.
A week
All
later.
23 of you or so.
Whatever.
We love all of you, and some more than others. Because if you put hashtag DJ Dick Smash in the
Yes.
comments, actually, hopefully we'll get a lot more comments and interactivity.
Just keep commenting that.
Just comment whatever.
DJ Dick Smash,
We're gonna.
especially.
I'm going to make bumper stickers.
Yes, we all are. We got a merch store.
Oh,
So
merch.
get some stickers there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and we're gonna hit the road probably later this year.
Yeah. Vegas.
I wish. Man, we can't advertise to Vegas people. They drunk and forget.
Doesn't matter. They got the guys out there handing out the nudie cards. It's like, yeah, can I have 2? Okay, another one. One more.
So what you're saying is we need nudie cards.
Oh my god, nerdy nudie cards,
Nerdy nudes.
Nerdy nude.
dude.
TM.
Yep. It's happening.
I'm getting on the laptop now to trademark nerdy nudes.
Yeah.
Actually, I am curious. I'm going to type that in Google. And see
That
if
one's
anybody's
already
got-
been taken. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a
bet I have.
.com and a .xxx. I guarantee it.
Damn it!
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Oh, wait. Nerdnudes.com is
Oh.
a thing. Hipster nudes. What?
Whoa.
All right, now we're not
Avenge-
looking at porn on the podcast.
Avenge nudes. Pornhub nerdy category. Nerds and nudes. Tumblr.
That's an and.
Good thing I'm not streaming the screen. Well, I mean, there's no pictures going on.
No, but there's a browser history.
I typed in nerdy nudes, and nerdnudes.com is taken, but I don't see no nerdy nudes.
Nerdy
I'm
nudes.
gonna just type that URL in nerdynudes.com.
.com.
Please don't be taken. Please don't be taken. What the shit? This domain is registered at Namecheap.
You can buy it from someone else who stole it
For about
for
$2,000
like 2 cents, and they're
Yeah.
trying to sell it to a porn site.
Well, you know what? We'll just we'll figure something out.
We'll just change up the
Nerdy nudes
spelling.
cards.
Nerdy nudes. Anyways,
The nerdy news.
that
Uh-huh.
nerdy nude news.
And
We're in the Bible Belt, dude. It won't fly.
Shit.
actually, it probably will fly.
Out the
Like
state.
an eagle.
That's a butterfly.
That's
or a moth.
Shit.
Turtle?
What?
Land shark.
We don't know our animals. Another fun thing in movies. What is going on?
Fun thing in movies.
We were paying attention.
We were a listening teacher.
The Avengers comes out a week early.
What?
And the way they went about the publicity was fucking genius. They were tweeting, Rob Downey Jr. tweeting Marvel's account. He's like, hey, we want to see Avengers early. And they're like, oh, how early? And he'd be like a week early. And they're like, okay. He's like, what about my friends? And they tweeted back a picture of all the Avengers, like, these friends? He's like, no, everyone. And they're like,
shit.
you got it, Mr. Stark. Basically, I just kind of paraphrased it in my own way off the top of my head. But that is some genius
He's a
publicity.
fan hero.
Dude, I couldn't love him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's max level of love. I love RDJ.
Everywhere you go, it's Robert Downey Jr.
Mm.
I literally walked through a supermarket and it was like I was like, okay, there's Marvel, Robert Downey Jr. Then there's like the fucking Us Weekly magazine, Robert Downey Jr. I was like, this dude's stalking me.
Yeah.
Like,
The eyes are following you like those paintings.
If only, what?
So yeah, we get to see Avengers on April 27th. 26th, technically, because here they give it the night before.
Yeah.
And we actually don't have to work at our day jobs that night. I mean, you get off work that.
Yeah.
No, we're off.
Yeah.
Yep, 27th, we're off. Yes.
I'm going.
But still a month and a half away. So
we gotta go to one of those theaters that has the bar up top.
oh damn.
Eating food, drinking beer.
Here's the problem though. I want to be completely conscious, and when it comes to these movies, especially MCU, I am like tunnel vision. Don't fucking talk to me. Except for when he sits next to me and we have to do jokes to each other.
Yeah.
That's the only time I break the rule is for Jonathan. Like, my mom tried to talk to me in that same movie, and I'm like, shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Yeah, like, did you hear what he just said? Yeah, no, right? Oh, shit, what'd he say?
My mom's over there like,
All upset.
Who knows? Yeah, he breaks the... Dude, we went to the double feature of Independence Day. It showed the first one in theater, which I didn't get to see when it first came out, and that's my favorite movie.
Right.
Yeah.
My absolute favorite movie. We got to see the first one right before the second one.
Yeah.
Because we've seen it so many times, and we joke about it already. We were just joking the entire time. It was like Mystery Science Theater 2000, right there, with me and JonKuh.
Mm-hmm.
It was hilarious.
These guys are dicks when they go see movies they've already seen. No.
Beware.
You only had 20 years to watch it, you know?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Independence Day.
They had 20 years to get ready.
Yeah, they did.
I just
It didn't
wasn't
mean
ready
shit.
yet. I was waiting until they released the second one.
Yeah.
It was a fun experience. And I'm glad they did the theatrical release, because that other release on the DVD pisses me
The extended version.
I hate it so much. It takes the rhythm out so much. Like, there's a whole argument between Jasmine and some dude that she finds, and she's trying to tell him, come with us, and he's just got a sign that's like, the end is nigh or some shit.
Yep.
In the wreckage, in the ruins, in the wreckage and all that.
Yep.
And he's just like, no. And they practically have an argument from a distance, yelling at each other for a moment. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Yeah. Avengers. We talk about Marvel on this podcast a lot.
Well, it's the big hits that are coming out right now. Like,
It's also
and you're a super fan
I'm a
of
super
the
fan of the
MCU.
MCU. Dude, I'm the MCU philosopher of this channel. I was schooling on Stan Lee cameos.
Yeah.
I feel kind of proud of myself, even though probably people are tuning out at that point. They're like, fuck this.
Either way, you got it on fucking record, on video.
I do. It's on the internet.
On the interwebs.
The interwebs is forever. Expendables 4 is filming in August.
Really?
Are you guys fans of the Expendables?
Yes.
I thought
I'm sorry, because, I mean, seeing the guys, like, from the old school action movies, when they were in their prime, it's like, alright, yeah, that dude, but, like, seeing them now, like, no, there's still some old-ass motherfuckers that can whoop ass. Even, like, the last one, when Wesley Snipes stepped in.
That was great.
And I was like, damn, he looks fucking busted, but he's still getting down, doing his own stunts over shit. I was just like, yeah, respect
that
right
whole
there.
freight car moment, that was great. Just breaking them out part was great.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I'm a uber fan of it. You know, just kind of.
I watch them as soon as they come out.
The first one, I was like, yeah, but dude, come on. What was it? Jet Li was barely in it.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris did a Chuck Norris joke. I mean, that's kind of funny, but they had their little moments like, I'll be right back. No, you've already been back. Yeah. I'll be right back. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You know, making their own little jokes at each other. That shit's funny, but those are fan service.
Yeah.
And, let's be honest. The entire film series is fan service. But, yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know if it'll be opening night.
No, it's still fun to watch, you know, just kick back and just, look, an action movie, oh yeah, and just have fun.
That's the epitome of those junker action movies, you know, just, You're not taking it serious. Like you're not going to come.
It's just like the death races and stuff.
Yep.
Dude, yeah, I'm so for. I have not watched any of them but the first one. I probably should because we got as a Warzone Wednesday.
Yeah.
We'll be doing in the future. That Dreadnought, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I still say it should be Death Race versus Mario Kart. Debate.
Do they get the blue shell and the big bull?
They get everything. It's everything versus everything. Come on.
I would love it. I'd want whatever Mario character to just hold on to the blue shell until the very end and just...
Fuck you, Tombstone.
Drop the tombstone. Oh shit, no. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Release the blue shell.
Can you imagine like a giant blue shell like a tombstone on the car? They drop it and it's got spikes and shit.
No, it just comes off.
That'd be scary shit, dude.
We need to find an animator just to animate all
No
these fucking
joke.
ideas.
We got so many jokes and
Sounds great.
skit. Man, we were gaming and he's just like, that should be a skit idea. That should be a skit idea. He said it at least 3 times. I was like, God damn it, where's my little list? I still didn't find
my
it.
little black book.
Oh, is it the black one? I got these little... This is the black one. I got these, like, everywhere. And I have to start writing on the back what is actually in them. Nerd Geo. Yep, this is... son of a bitch, it was in front of my face this whole time.
Yep.
Well, we'll recap on what we talked about last night.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got a story to tell. But before that, another thing in movies, speaking of old-timey action heroes, let's see, Arnold let it spill that there's going to be another Terminator. I'm so sterilized of Terminator now, dude. Even though Genesis did a good job of, like, reliving the first one.
Yeah.
Like, even that first scene with the punks that has Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
That was well done, recreated. I was like, yeah, I mean, but it's what was it, Courtney? What's his damn name again? Captain Boomerang, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Jai Courtney. Yes.
Maybe.
See, you can tell I'm not that much of a fan because, dude, he makes too many shit movies. That whole final release of Good Day to Die Hard, it was trash. It was so trash. And Bruce, he phoned it in, man. I was not feeling it. Just watch, if you want to watch a movie with an old man going, I'm on vacation, like every 5 minutes, there you go. That's that movie. It killed Die Hard for me. I love Die Hard 1 and 2 the most.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about 3 though.
Yeah. Guess you're not a Die Hard fan, I guess.
But would you say it's a Christmas movie?
The first Die Hard? Yes. Yes, I would. And all the Shane Black films.
Definitely.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Yes. Did you like Genesis at all?
I did. The Terminator series, man, when it fell off for me was like the third one. I was like,
oh, Rise of the Machines.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
I can get along with the fucking ending with that, like, because the one little I can't remember her name as an actress, but the girl that was like a mix between both types of robots, and she's sitting there like melting up against the super magnet and shit like that. But that one kind of like I was just like ready for it to be done then.
I didn't like the John Connor. There we go. Of Genesis.
Yeah.
Even though I love that actor, when I see him and stuff, I'm like, oh, cool. You know, I mean, it's not to the point that I know his damn name off the top of my head. He just didn't feel right at all. And Genesis, the only part I really was kind of invested in was, Khaleesi.
Yeah.
See, I like the movies. I just never really got into the show, like the
Sarah.
I haven't even started that.
I never even watched it.
That was the one that I was happy to watch. It was like done really well.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I just, because after the third one, I was just kind of like, no. And then I saw the show and I was like, no. But, no, I mean, if they're making another Terminator, I'll watch it. I'm probably
Where do you think it's going to be in the whole timeline kind of thing?
In the near distant future.
Near distant?
Well, they've
distant future.
Very much indeed.
Skynet so many times.
In so many different iterations.
Yeah.
Salvation's not bad. I like that it's in that time.
Oh, yeah, Salvation.
And then you don't have any of that weird time paradox bullshit where people are just debating about that for days on the internet. That's the other thing. I can follow time paradoxes, stuff like that, and that one just kind of like, no. What? No. I don't like that. I don't like this at all.
It seems like they were trying to do that more so for the fans, though.
Maybe. I mean, the whole debate about why didn't they just send weapons to the past? Because basically a Terminator is just a machine, but the past that the Terminators get is, oh, well, they put synthetic skin on it, and that's the only way you could do it. This is like, is it though? Couldn't you just put weapons on like a cadaver? You know, that's one of the shots people have on that whole debate. It's like, just put a weapon into, I mean, come on. Drug trafficking. They know how to do shit.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Robots, they're supposed to be smart.
Supposed to be smarter.
Well, no. I'm not a fan of Terminators. I say, Arnold, hang it up. Everybody attached to Terminator, hang it up. The only condition I will tune in again to a Terminator movie is if it's not present day and James Cameron is doing something with it.
I would definitely watch it if James Cameron had a hold of it.
But he's too busy with Avatar. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7.
Titanic Part 17.
Oh, God. No.
Jack is back.
With a vengeance.
Well,
Ice cold.
You think Jack became Jack
Jack
Frost?
Frost.
Same brainwaves right
Goddamn,
there,
dude.
brother.
I set you guys up.
And we slammed it
Volleyball?
together.
Spiked.
I pictured basketball and went up, and we both on both sides went ka-doom.
And high five each other with the...
Oh no, high five! Yeah,
Skipped off,
okay.
skipped off into the sunset.
The game's not over. Shut up.
We did our part.
Can we have Lola Bunny on our team? No, wait, no, we'd be distracted. I blame her for the modern day furries.
I would feel like that one guy did in Roger Rabbit, like huh? Like I can't do this, or even what was it, Toon World?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
That's Toon World. I remember
With
that one.
what was
God.
it?
What's
Mr.
Toon
and Mrs.
World?
Smith, Brad Pitt.
It was...
Brad Pitt in Toon World?
Yeah.
What? What is this?
Toon World.
It's like he's like a private detective in like the cartoon world, and they're trying to make it to like the real world, or they're doing something crazy, and he's somehow like a private eye, and he's responsible for stopping it, but he's like banging the shit out of these cartoon characters.
Bangity bangy.
It's like Roger Rabbit, like same
Reverse?
concept almost, where
But,
it's like,
like,
you know,
darker.
noir film,
Yeah.
but like
Darker.
Yeah.
darker.
Oh yeah, he's got like the mask, almost like the
Yeah.
suit from The Mask, like that era suit going on.
Yeah, a little. Oh yeah, that
Zoot suit looking thing?
little pinstripe thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, that takes me
I
way
gotta
back.
watch this.
Definitely worth.
Yeah.
a
Oh my
watch.
gosh, I gotta find where I can stream that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched it because I thought
When
it
did-
was Looney Tunes. I just saw the word "tune" in there, and I was like, "Oh, like Toon, yeah."
Does it have actual licensed characters, or is it all original?
Oh, I think they're original
they're all-
characters because
yeah.
there's some
They
of
might-
my
They might have like the rip-off characters, like
The Malto Meals of
Yeah.
cartoons?
the off-brand version.
great value.
Shit, we're getting sued by Walmart.
Fuck.
Be a sponsor instead.
No, you guys say fuck too much.
We do. And Kuh.
Cuh.
And we confuse them with
Oh
Kuh.
my god, we could get him like cut chips.
Ka-ching!
Cuh soda.
He's the master of the
Yeah.
cuss. So much that
Ka-ching.
I say it so much,
Ka-ching.
my mother says it all the damn time. You say it now and you piss off your girlfriend.
I'm like, cuh. She's like, cuh.
I'm having an adult conversation with you, and you're saying "ka." Yes, ka.
This isn't 2008.
I had 10 years.
Actually, the spelling is different.
Well, see, mine's with a K-U-H-H.
2008 was a CU.
What? Make a mockumentary
later.
about the evolution of Cuff.
Yep.
Shit. That'd be fun. That'll be a fun story to tell, but that's a story for later in the future. Right now, I have a little story called Tales from the Underground. This is a story time about stuff that happens with members of Nerd Underground TV. This one particularly is me and JonKuh.
Oh god, was it that one time in Rio? I don't remember.
No,
Just kidding.
no, that would never live on the internet.
It was on the internet.
I
Is that like the
deleted
rum
that.
diary?
I don't know. The Run Diary.
Runnies.
Ooh, like you got the runs.
That was the
Don't-
internet.
You're on the
Water.
toilet and you're just like, day 17, still got diarrhea.
Lost
You
74
draw
pounds.
out the squiggle from the clip.
The end of diarrhea.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, no. Tales from the Underground. Today's tale. I never titled it. Let's just say crafting it up. It's last night playing Minecraft with this cup.
Minecraft.
Hell yeah.
Minecrafted it up. Joe will never touch Minecraft again because apparently it's got code violation. You know what, Joe? Shut up. It's one of the greatest games of all time. It's so chill. It's a chill game. It's challenging at certain points, but very relaxing. Well, this guy's learning.
Yeah.
He's got his own little map going on, so I jumped into his after we had to figure out how he had to turn it on so I could jump into his.
Hell yeah.
And then we spent a good 30 minutes me running around. It's like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And I was not happy that maps don't have coordinates on them anymore. So you can't do precision shit anymore when you're digging. Like if you're in your mine and all that, and you're like, you know what? I want to just make a ladder from my house straight down to my mine, and you're supposed to use the coordinates and all that. No, I was getting pissed.
Yeah, it was weird too because you were trying to give me pointers. You're like,
I'm telling them
coordinates here. You go this layer, this number, or where are you at on the map? What spot? I'm like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see no numbers anywhere.
Yeah, it was a thing.
I'm over here just constructing towers with torches all over them. So you can if you see that one, stay there. I'll follow you. I'll get there.
Yeah, it was some real old walkie-talkie talk kind of stuff. It was like, where are you?
Oh, you forgot to say over.
No, we ain't doing that.
I'm going over. You're going where? I'm going over.
Yeah, it was pretty damn funny. I will say though, all the changes they're making now, you can have, you could take the map and equip it to your hand, and still do stuff with the right hand, and so it's like a mini map in the corner.
All right, I was thinking something completely different. You can hold it up in this hand and do something else with another hand.
Yeah. It's Minecraft, man.
Oh, look at that river and stream. Oh,
we're not Roblox. So the full tale of this journey is he is a very sporadic miner. He goes wherever he wants to. And I didn't know that the coordinates were gone, so I kept telling him go to layers between 5 and 15. That's where you hit the sweet spot of everything. Diamonds, coal, everything. Yeah, he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
No, I'm like,
I roll up, and one of the first orders of business that we had to do was get a perimeter around. So I made a little half wall, and it works good except for skeletons can still snipe you if you get too close and all that. And what was it? On 3 occasions, a creeper showed up. And he's like, we got integrity damage.
Structural damage.
Because a creeper showed up and he's like, ah!
Well, there was a skeleton and a creeper. A skeleton was shooting me, so I dispatched him. And that's when the creeper came up kind of from behind me. And when I saw him, I ran away. It blew up. And I called it out. I was like, hey, we got a creeper. And all of a sudden, right when I say that, another creeper blew up right there.
Every time he hit the wall, the creeper blew a hole in the wall. Is when I was down in the mine grabbing something. And I'm making my way up. He's like, hey, cuh.
It wasn't me this time.
We got integrity damage. Son of a bitch. Is the chicken okay?
The chicken's fine.
Yeah, we pinned up a chicken. Eventually we made a moat. Which I have a new idea about the moat that I'll pitch towards you. But the funniest shit is when an Enderman showed up, when he was running around.
I was hunting.
Yeah, hunting out, getting some grub for us. And he's like, whoa, what is this dude? How'd you describe him when you were telling me?
I don't remember. It was like, there's
this big, tall, black dude. I'm scared. I got my hand on my wallet. I'm crossing the street. I ain't passing him.
Got straight locking the doors right now.
How'd your kids? How'd you mining craft?
And hide your table because they're stealing everything.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, we ain't racist. We just poking fun.
Yeah.
Enderman, if you don't know about Enderman, he'll steal your shit. And you're not supposed to look directly at him. He'll get mad and teleport all over the place. He just decided to fight him.
Yeah.
And he lost. It popped up as JonKuh, slain by an Enderman. I was like,
so I had to go pick my stuff up. I grabbed one sword and I took off again.
No, you grabbed that sword and he's like, oh, he's still here. Round 2, motherfucker. It's like a half second after he said round 2, motherfucker, it popped up, slain by Enderman. I was like,
that's like taking on, well, the Ender Dragon, with no armor, no nothing.
Yeah, he's asking about what we can do with obsidian. I was like, you can make a portal to the Nether. Mm-hmm. And he's like, what? He's like, I'll make one day. He's like, okay.
Okay.
He don't know what's in store for him. I'm teaching him.
Yeah.
I'm showing him the ways of Minecraft.
Got my stone sword going, cuh. Upgraded to iron.
Woo!
Wait for that diamond.
Oh, we got a lot of diamond. I keep finding him.
I just keep dropping my shit in the lava. Like, I
Yeah.
swim
Oh,
in
yeah, he goes swims in lava. He just dies all the time. Like, I keep asking him, I was like, what's your magic level at? He finally got up to 16, I think.
and then I died again.
We went out hunting together because it was real dire. We were out of food, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we went at night. That's a bad idea. It's just mob. We couldn't find animals at all. He found a cow later on, but... yeah,
beef.
we did a big old loop and we came back to our place and I saw Enderman a couple of times, but he never saw him. He just thought I was crazy or something. I swear it. He's just like, you're seeing shit, cuh. I'm like, no, he's teleporting. He's messing around. He's heading towards our place. When we come back around, he's teleporting in our place. I was like, oh, he's in our place. He's probably gonna jack our shit. What's he say? Let's get him.
Let's get him.
Gang up on him.
It's two of us, one of him. Let's do it.
No armor.
Both of you were slain by the end. And all your shit was taken.
Well, see, he still didn't see him for a good point of time, and we must have pissed him off because I think he turns red and teleports more sporadically when you make eye contact and he wants to attack you. He was just going all over the place, and you hear it, whoop, 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 all over the place, and we're just like, where is he?
Yeah,
Jumping on top of the chicken coop, like, where?
He's fucking with you.
I heard him, but
Yeah.
I never saw him. I just kept on hearing the whoop whoop noise, and I was just like, all right.
And I keep seeing him teleport, like, out of our perimeter, and then back in, and out again, and I was like, dude, make up your mind.
Do I gotta shoot myself or not?
So, yeah, that was a fun night. We did all night gaming. We haven't done that in a while.
Oh yeah,
Well, we did some Overwatch with the Year of the Dog event beforehand.
Mhm.
But
it's always fun.
when we had to wait for the reset, we're like, what's the point? I got one skin.
I got me a handful of them.
You got your hand on your
shit.
skin?
Yeah,
Handful of skin?
I think it was like 4 of them.
It's because he jumps on the payload. Foreskin?
Four.
God damn it. This is what he does.
He's the pun master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the Tales from the Underground. We're going to do some more Minecraft, so we'll probably have more fucking hilarious stories to tell. And we're going to jump on some other games like Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
I had a fun idea with him. Just get a ship that you just carry passengers. Space Uber.
Space Uber.
New video series. New video series segment.
Oh my
Space
God.
Uber. Confessions of a Space Uber.
I
Oh
can
my
dig it.
gosh. No, I'll have my rival company just Space Lift.
Spacebook.
Facebook.
I can't take credit for that one.
Yeah.
That's Team 4-Star.
Yeah.
In their bridge series. I love them. So, yeah, we're diving into gaming now. I found out Moose has never played Overwatch, but he has watched it. And
I do a lot of this. Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
sums
with
it
me
up.
playing about 40 minutes ago. I can't wait for the new character, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Brigitte?
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 It looks like the word Bridget
It's Bridget.
It's not Bridget, though.
T with the extra T at the end, so I'm not sure.
There's no D either. It's not Bridget.
All right, I don't.
I watched the update and what's his name?
Jeff Kaplan?
Jeff, yeah. He was saying it like crazy and I was just like trying to study it. And he
Yeah.
was saying it very Spanish like.
Yeah, I was
Like,
like
Brigitte.
Brigitte. I'm like,
I was like, that sounds like a salsa. I'm hungry now.
Better be mild. I can't handle the spicy. Psych.
I love spicy food. But everybody on PC and the PTR get to play her out and all that, so I got to see some of that footage. She looks dope, Jonathan.
she seems cool.
I mean, the moment she's on Xbox for us all to play, everybody's going to play her.
Yeah.
Fight over her shit. God damn it. But I will get my hand in on trying her. I'll just do Joe. I'll get in practice mode against the bots.
Against bots, man. You still have to fight someone to get it, though. First one to do it wins. Hey.
That's true. I hate that you're doing in practice mode, and then like 4 other fuckers who are doing practice mode jump in and you're all a team. It's like, God damn it.
God damn.
In a way, he is doing PvP, even though he doesn't like it. He has to fight the other characters for the characters he wants, and then to like pursue them or persuade them. Wow, I can't speak. To actually work as a team, even though it's bots, and they just come in
bots.
waves. I don't like his rank, and I stand by what I said last night when we were playing Minecraft. He doesn't deserve Widowmaker if he can't play PvP.
if he can't play against real people, he doesn't deserve a character he likes.
We were talking about that. I threw him way off. We're just having guy talk. we were talking about our bays of Overwatch and all that. I'm Diva. I love Diva. And my number 2 is Widowmaker. He's always been Mercy.
Yeah.
That's the best one. Yeah,
he loves him Mercy.
Everybody loves Mercy.
If Joe was here, he'd be saying the high chair.
Yeah, that's weird.
He'd be saying the high. And then I did say, I was like, man, Joe don't deserve Widowmaker with that score and that how he got it.
Yeah, no, it
His
threw me
practice
off.
mode. It's bullshit.
I was like, whoa!
And I could say that because Joe don't watch our shit.
So, whoa, yeah, that makes some sense. Like, wow, that's philosophical. That's deep thought right there.
Joe would never admit that. And then, of course, if you signed in between now, well, when we're recording this, so basically the 6th till like April something, 1st or something, you get the Sarah Kerrigan skin because they're celebrating 20 years of StarCraft.
Yeah.
And I kind of have a mini Tales of the Underground. It's from the past, the far past.
From the far distant past.
When I first met this guy, we have a little job where we drive forklift, grab tires, turn around, take it to a trailer. And that's all you do, back and forth, back and forth. One day, I just pull him over. I'm like, you ever play StarCraft? He's like, yeah. I was like, you know what our job reminds me of? Those damn guys, and I couldn't remember the name. I just said the guys who do the supply runs for the Terran. He's like, oh, you mean SVC? And I was just like,
yeah.
It's like, this guy just schooled me.
Did we just become best friends?
I think
it was basically that. And then we had to go throw tires at the other side of the plant, or the warehouse, and then we just talked a lot, and boom, here he is now, sitting on my bed.
And there's this guy, too.
Yeah.
You fall in the story somehow.
I can't tell the stories of this because this is mostly family friendly. Mostly. That has no relevancy to this. Well, except for that one. Anyways.
Daddy.
So I got
You've been bad.
I got that Sarah Kerrigan skin. I really want the Nova skin. And I'm playing a lot more Widowmaker because I'm so good in certain situations.
Inserts like
I can snipe pretty good.
like bots, easy mode.
King's Row, I was doing pretty good that one time I was playing with Jonathan. The other great times is when I'm sniping people at a control point and the Lunar Colony, man. I was like, yes, okay. I don't know what they've changed about her, but I'm loving Widowmaker now all of a sudden. Yeah, Overwatch, good.
Overwatch, good. Fire, hot.
I call him Bolt. I need to watch the Netflix show. In other video game news, this is probably not going to have a lot of relevancy with us. Well, me specifically, but online retailers did an oopsie and put a listing of something that basically spoils something that hasn't been announced.
What?
I mean, everybody was speculating. It's like, okay, well, we got Call of Duty, not Modern Warfare, World War II was last year from Sledgehammer. They're like, okay, Treyarch is in the rotation next year, but they haven't announced anything. Everybody's like, it's just going to be Black Ops 4. Sure as shit, it says Black Ops 4.
God damn it.
Oh, God.
And I think it was GameStop that dropped the ball.
Whoops, GameStop. I mean, I'm over here thinking, what, World War III gonna happen
Let me
here?
double check.
That's what I was
I
saying.
know,
I was like,
right?
oh, instead of Modern Warfare 3,
Modern
World War 3.
Yeah.
Let me double check who spoiled it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Please not Best Buy. Please not Best Buy. No.
Somebody's about to get an ass chewing for sure.
Oh, someone lost their job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then again, I mean, it's kind of foreseeable. It's like, oh yeah, another Black Ops game.
I mean, it's a spoiler. But
Yep, GameStop.
GameStop it was.
Yeah.
It's a spoiler, but like we knew.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna like completely bash on it because I liked the first Black Ops. I played the second one.
I like the story of the first Black Ops, but the story for the other two just
the stories afterward, I just couldn't get into. I don't know, it's weird, but yeah, I really liked the first Black Ops. I mean, the zombie mode was on
You love
point.
the zombies a lot.
Yeah, zombie mode was on point. That one, I liked it. So.
See, 2 is the one that had the farm, right?
Yeah, it was like the farm.
I was good at the farm one. I'm not good at the bus stop. I fucking suck at the bus stop.
Bus, man. I've been I missed that bus so many times.
And it sucks. I love that meme. It's like nothing feels more betrayal than seeing all your friends on the bus leaving you behind.
They're not talking about school bus either.
Oh, I know that pain. I mean, what?
Baby, come back.
So they posted up stuff like Black Ops lanyards, T-shirts. I don't know what KC stands
Damn,
for.
so they straight up posted like
More T-shirt listings.
Yeah.
$20 and stuff like that. Yeah, online. So yeah, they someone took a screenshot before all that shit got taken down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and some of it said it was available May 1st for the merch. So I think they can make their announcement before then. We'll see, but come on. It's just Black Ops. God damn it. Think of something more original. At least Sledgehammer and all them, they went to the roots.
Take it to space.
No, they've been taking it to space.
I know. I'm talking about instead of just
Infinite Warfare did shit.
I'm not gonna.
And that's the one you were really excited for.
The story mode sounds cool.
Yeah, you were like, "Ooh, I can't wait to play this."
Shit.
I'm gonna
Dude,
be honest.
I'm watching E3 and they're showing gameplay, and they didn't even say before the gameplay rolled what game it was. So you see these space battles going on, space jets, and this dude's like, "All right, I'm bailing out," and shooting some guys in the outside of the hull of a ship, and then he breaches into the ship, goes in, and just lays waste to dudes and all that, and then bam, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I'm like, fuck. I was interested in a Call of Duty again, but I haven't picked it up yet. I haven't grabbed it, and I mean, I'll probably grab it, turn offline mode so no one can see me playing it, and then play the story mode because everybody midnight release. That's the first thing they do the moment it's installed. Multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's all people think of Call of Duty now. Whereas me, I'm always about campaign. I love it.
Yeah, that's why I picked up World War II because I was just like campaign story mode. It was actually really good. I liked it. I'm playing it again, but
World War II was pulling some PC shit like Prop Hunt, and I mean they brought gun game back, but people don't like gun game. You know, it was cool when Black Ops came out, and now it's just like Prop Hunt. I'm like, wow, Gmod. What were you saying, Miss?
Fuck, I kind of brain farted. I liked the fucking the 0G mechanics in it because it almost like if they could do that, it would make it almost like the movie Ender's Game. Like, my god, and that's what I was expecting, but then it's only those like short couple parts, and I'm like, all right, but like that's what I'm saying. If they're gonna go somewhere with it, take it to fucking space because you already went into the world 3 times and saving the.
I mean, I promise you, someone
you can only go back to World War II so many times.
So
in a
much.
game
Well, I was
series,
thinking someone pitched going to World War One like Battlefield did, but then it just get called out for following Battlefield. I mean, they got called out anyways. Battlefield 1 came out before World War 2, and everybody's like, oh, they're just following suit because of all the backlash and shit. For all we know, maybe Black Ops 4 will take a turn, and it's not going to just keep amping up the tech to where they have like exosuits and shit. Maybe it'll take a turn for the worse kind of thing. Like, plunge it all back to the classic kind of shit. Maybe a post-apocalyptic.
Far Cry.
Far Cry. Dude, Far Cry 5 was getting some shit because of the villain. They're like, it's too close to home. I was just like, good.
Yeah.
Good. He's a preacher, and he's an extremist one. Yes. It makes more sense than the last few. I mean, Voss made a lot of sense because, man, you're living in a country you can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. But all the other villains I just haven't felt. Yeah. But this one is Preacher Reed or something like that, and was it Eden Gate or something like that? I gotta pull that shit
I watched the live action trailers.
I have not. So I need to check it out.
I'm just like, this is good. Like,
you gonna get it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I established I wanted to get it when I first saw like the gameplay and stuff. I was like, "Ooh, I like it." But then they brought these live action trailers for the new one, and I was like, "Ooh."
I love Far Cry live action stuff.
Very creepy.
Well, 3 is the best. Chris, don't die on me now.
Don't die on me.
Oh,
get the spiders. Get the water. Get everything.
Get the battery. Get everything.
It's the best.
That one is great.
Ubisoft, I'll give it to you. Your promotioning stuff is great. Ubisoft is even reaching out. I'm mad. I love Final Fantasy 15, and they did a crossover with them for Assassin's Creed. So Assassin's gear and stuff like that, and a whole story arc was available on Final Fantasy 15. Like, the power of the king was taken away, but in the trailer, like, don't worry, because we got the power of assassins now. I was just like, oh, but I totally did not log in. But I missed my chance. Damn. And I don't know if they'll ever do it again. I was just like, God damn it. And I'm seeing people do gameplay of the entire arc, and it's like 4 hours minimum of gameplay. I'm like, fuck! Damn it! Yeah. So, but
do like everybody did with, oh my god.
Spacing over here.
Space!
I really am. I'm fucking brain.
He's like, take it to space! He wasn't suggesting space, he's just spacing out.
Never mind.
Take it to what space?
I'll think of it.
I'll hold judgment for Black Ops 4, but I'm just feeling they're just going to take the other next step up like they've been doing with them. You know, it's going to be bodysuits and mechs and weird tech. Yeah, exosuits and shit. And it's not going to appeal to me. Like, at least Infinite Warfare did something it went to that space level, yeah, but it went about it in a sci-fi way that I'm already a fan of that kind of stuff, like Elite Dangerous kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's legit. Star Citizen, even though I learned a little more about Star Citizen, and I'm not gonna probably get it. I mean, it's been in alpha for so fucking long. I don't care anymore. No, a lot of people are losing faith in that shit, and they're selling ships for like $165, kits and stuff like that. This game's not even out.
Fuck that.
These are assholes.
Wow.
Whereas Elite Dangerous, they did the same thing, crowdfunding on Kickstarter, and they followed through on their promises, and it's already out as a full game.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I picked it up on the last sale, and I'm already addicted.
Hell yeah.
And I got him to get it too, and he's like, I can't control this.
Well, I didn't practice for 8 hours straight like you did, David. I only did
It was
like
just taxing shit. I
did 2 tutorials. I'm just like, man, this is difficult.
You will get used
just
to it.
trying to control the ship. Like, all right, well, here I am, but the parking lot's like right over here at an angle, so we gotta like turn around.
The landing is a bitch at the beginning.
it's-
You're just knocking shit around. You're like, okay, I'll get there. Oh, wait, drop landing gear. Okay.
I honestly,
Bumper cars.
Yeah, it felt like
Literally.
Independence Day again. Whenever
Some asshole.
they're on the alien spacecraft and they're like, we're gonna launch over there to take control of the mothership. All right,
Oops.
boom, it just crashes backwards.
What do you mean, oops?
Oh, it's just some asshole.
Yes, yes. Again,
Put the sticker upside
without the
down.
hoops.
That way.
Can you tell that's my favorite movie? Let's see where we're at on time. We're doing good on time.
Oh yeah.
The only Call of Duty, I almost said Black Ops. The only Call of Duty I'll try is Infinite Warfare, and not even the multiplayer. I just want the campaign and Ghosts. I've not touched Ghost. And they're both Infinity War
Yeah.
or Infinity. Marvel. Infinity Ward.
Ward.
Yeah.
I missed a letter.
Yeah.
I like them. I don't like Treyarch apparently. And Sledgehammer, I'm like, I never played Advanced Warfare. It never looked interesting to me because it looked like another Black Ops.
I've always been kind of a purist. I was going back to what you guys were talking because I remembered, like
Space?
No, playing the
slipped.
story mode before I even touched the online. Ever since I got a game that you could play on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, I'd be sitting there and I'd be like, all right, got the game, I gotta beat it first, because then you get all the unlockables, and then once you're in the multiplayer. And you notice all the guys that don't have all the shit for, like, even on, Halo 3, you pop up on the icon, like, oh, they just started online. They didn't play the fucking campaign at all.
Well, shit, dude, I like the games that you couldn't even touch multiplayer unless you beat the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I think Battlefield 3 did that? I don't remember. Well, there was one that, it was a couple years later that I came around and was like, I appreciate that, because these midnight releases and shit, and people download, the moment it's installed, that's all they do, just jump on multiplayer. That's all people think about Call of Duty is.
That's how those guys get in a week into the game, and they're already level fucking 50.
Prestige 3 times and shit.
Yep.
It's not it's not fun. It's Call of Duty multiplayer is not why I jumped onto it. I like the story. Yeah, it's a shooter. Ooh, FPS. Ooh.
I'm not gonna. I do like
They're
taking
good
out
stories,
some
man.
anger on the people online, like, yeah, bitch.
Tea back.
That's why I called you the teabagger. Yeah, sometimes. What was it, Black Ops 2? When I was dating this girl at the time that was really big into it, and she's the only one. I was just like, I don't want to play it. But at that point, I only barely touched the campaign, and I was just like, no, the campaign's stupid. Apparently, the same engine for the multiplayer is from Infinity Ward. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll try that. And it was a double weekend. I already surpassed her level because she just did the hard, grind and all that. Yeah. And she was so mad. And the way I did it was a nothing but Nuketown playlist.
Oh, shit.
And I racked up a lot of points because whenever they launched up UAVs and all that to give away your location, you get points for shooting them down. Mm-hmm. And so I'd just be at the hedges where you spawn at, and they're like, oh, enemy UAV. And I'm like, boop, 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 boop. No, not anymore.
Yeah, that's
or even the planes and shit going by. I got a shitload of points doing that. And that's how I contributed to my team.
They can't see you.
You're welcome.
Taking out enemy aircraft, yeah.
I always play hardcore mode on Nuketown, and it's fucking shit because people are just spraying fucking big guns, and you're just running.
Yeah. It gets crazy at the middle where they're in the street with those two. Right
Everybody's like next to the blown up cars, just waiting for an ankle to go like.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I always,
the garage and shit.
every time I spawn, I just chunk like both grenades I carry, because I had that perk where I pick up grenades. So I just like run up, just chunk grenades over the house, and I kind of Hail Mary it. And that's all I'd do, and just chunk grenades. And
you get a lucky one every now and then.
I'd get several kills because I'd kind of like aim it right, like where people would like in between cars or the bus and stuff.
The usual places.
It just like drop and poof, they'd get so mad.
I had that infinite sprint, and apparently the guy was trying to knife had it as well. So we were just doing figure eights around the houses for a good like 2 minutes because I was just on his ass and he's not paying attention. I doubt he knew I was there, but he wasn't stopping. He was waiting for someone because he had the ballistic knife and it's really cool when you melee you just the double. And I had it too, so I was right behind him just chasing him. I'm not exaggerating. It was 2 minutes, and that's a long time in a multiplayer game. They're just chasing each other. And then I finally got him. Mm-hmm. When he stopped in the garage, I was like, oh, maybe I should turn around. Yeah, got him.
Yes.
Got him. It was great. So we hit movies. We hit some video game talk. I told a story. 1.5 stories. Let's talk about tech a little bit, because we do hit up on some tech stuff that at least interests our focal group. We love Elon Musk, and Elon Musk we trust. He wants to give us flying cars. Yes.
Space travel.
Come on. His company gave us a flamethrower like a month ago. $500, you get a real flamethrower. What? We should have bought one.
What are you doing? Just trimming my hedges?
Like a badass. Well, apparently in the headlines, SpaceX, which, hell yeah, that, what was it, Falcon Heavy and all that, that shit was cool. Giving them shit of putting a Tesla up in space and all that. It was like, well, one, they needed a payload to actually send up there that's heavy to test it.
Hence the name Heavy.
Two, it was his own personal one, so fuck off.
Yeah.
What do I want to do with my Tesla this week? Send it to space!
Get the team together. I don't fault him at all. People are like, oh, people are starving in Africa, but this motherfucker's saying... Dude, he's doing so many charities, don't even talk. Elon Musk is the bomb. Anyways, SpaceX apparently wants to give us high-speed internet to the world.
Fuck yeah.
Especially the new net neutrality shit, the storm that happened, and we don't know the work of things going on until something happens extreme, and then we'll see. Will probably be a lot of pushback from the people.
Yep.
But the fact that they're talking like this, and it's a major corporation, which is what we're all fearing, that's good. And, dude, that's like that Star Trek Utopia kind of shit. It's like, dude, internet.
Yeah.
Like, it was listed as a Type 2 utility. I believe in this modern day it needs to be, because you can't get a lot of stuff done anymore. You can't get a job without online.
No, you seriously can't, because everywhere you go in, it's like, I'd like to fill out an application. I'll just go online.
Unless it's a mom and pop shop.
I don't have it.
You
don't have a smartphone? No, I still got this Motorola Razr.
Dude, everybody had that in high school.
I didn't.
No,
I got mine like a year late from one of my friends. It's like, I'm getting rid of this one. Like, thanks.
Dude,
what's wrong with it? Oh, it's broken. So when you flip it open, you kind of have to hold it in place with your thumb and finger.
There was some friends like that.
Yes.
Stuart had a gold one.
Yeah.
He was the only one around us that had a gold razor, and I was just like, dude, that's legit. And my buddy Rafa had that stupid little juke. Little switchblade kind of motherfucker. You can't even text on that thing. Dude, internet for all. That'd be the bomb. It is necessary in this modern day. There's people in meetings like, half the shit in my house won't even work without internet. My fridge won't keep shit cold. What?
Well, I mean, even to do research nowadays, like libraries, all paper materials are pretty much going, because everything's eco-friendly. We don't want to use paper. So books.
I mean, that's good in the long run.
Like all like handwritten information or typed information. Everything's on the internet now. Wiki everything. Google everything. YouTube everything.
Yep. And you need it just beyond entertainment. Students need it. Mm-hmm. The schools provide the internet, dude. You still send home homework.
These kids have tablets in their class nowadays. Like, that's how it's Star Wars-esque. Like, I remember when they switched out the blackboards for the dry erase boards, and I thought that was the big thing.
That was the dope shit.
And then they have the smart boards, and then I'm like, oh,
you can't write penis and permanent marker on that. Mm-hmm. You'll go to jail for it.
Then they're sitting there now, and they each got their own tablets, and it connects to the smart board, and then to the teacher's
let me send my
computer.
presentation. I mean, I wish I went to school now.
Yeah.
But then I kind of don't, because people are getting shot. But
well, one of them died.
all seriousness, it's a problem, and I'm glad where I grew up, it was never a concern. In Idaho, great education, great schools, great faculty, especially in my high school, and I never had that fear. And this generation has that fear, and I do support all the movements they're doing. What was it? Never Again. I totally support it all. But I'm so jealous of their tech.
Yeah.
Your classrooms are the bomb.
Like, shit, I remember having to go to the library and it's like, let me get the encyclopedia. Fucking, which one? Like, all that shit.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
It's like, that's how we wrote our reports. Like, is this thing wired? No, it's written down in a book. All right, cool. We trust it. Like,
Changes 3 years later. Wait, what?
Well,
Custer was a hero?
Mandela effect or whatever.
Mandela effect.
Yeah. It's some shit, man.
Oh yeah. No, back in the day, like we were like, yeah, like internet was thing, but like they were telling us like, oh, well, you cannot do your homework or your report off of things on the internet because
Like
people can
Wikipedia.
change it. That's not a very reliable source.
No.
Use the books in the library. Yeah, but like the school I went to was kind of like not that great. So our library books were like back from the 60s,
Oh, so
where
totally outdated.
people had to kind of like scribble out the N word or like all these things where like the very last chapter about like modern history was basically the report I was trying to do about like 2 generations ago.
Nixon was still president.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
I am not a crook.
Yeah.
Why does Nixon keep popping up in movies? Like, what's their obsession with it?
Because
Such a character, I guess.
They have a lot of stuff like he established like the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Like, he was the biggest, like, as much as the horrible shit like Watergate scandals and all that shit that ended up fucking over his presidential career, but
Yep.
he still had like establishing the EPA, protecting the environment. Like he's kind of like the 60s and 70s Al Gore, like pro environment in that way, but.
He read the encyclopedia on him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Someone wrote it in because it was
They
from
didn't have
1972.
wiki notes.
No WikiLeaks here.
Ah, I love WikiLeaks. We're such a polarizing panel.
We just talk shit.
Yeah, that's all we do, really.
Oh, man. I talk some mad shit, dude. If I'm gaming like a pro with a cinch gaming controller. Where's Joe for my appreciation of that segue? It's so late in the game, but yes, don't forget this podcast is brought to you by cinchgaming.com. Go make yourself a custom controller, make it badass. You got all that pre-map buttons, the trigger stops and all that, and boom, you are MLG!
Ooh.
Definitely.
And you can save money.
I might actually play Black Ops again.
Yeah.
Check me out now.
Throw grenades like JonKuh.
Jump.
So, guys, it's almost the hour mark of the podcast. But as per tradition, it's time for some Trendarts. I want to put an animation to that now. Even better physical representation of this.
This guy's
JonKuh,
awesome.
Yeah, what's
one
up,
of our
Kuh?
producers, produced something. We got ourselves a trophy for the champion. So now I have to work out the whole system. He was joking about playoffs, and I was like, oh, maybe I will. And then that reminded him, he's like, oh, I got to go to my car.
Yeah, I got
Look at
something.
this. And let me show the camera. It says, congratulations, you are the Trendarts champion. Enjoy, bitch cuh.
Bitch cup.
Let me show the camera. Yeah, it's a fucking bull's eye with a dart.
That's freaking awesome. He walked in with it, and I saw immediately there was a dart on it. I was like, no, he didn't.
What
No,
is
he
this?
didn't.
You know what I noticed though? At first I thought the dart wasn't even having a point; it was just a round tip. I was like, "You're not gonna win with that." But then looking
God.
closer, it's actually got a needle tip, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, that makes
like
sense.
the real darts.
Like a real dart.
I need a dartboard in here, man.
I'm gonna have a trophy to take home because I'm gonna win.
So the current score, since he's talking shit, JonKuh 1-1,
Okay.
Moose 1-1.
Oh yeah,
Lost to Joe.
yeah. I lost to Joe.
Joe
was on it.
1-1, and Paul 0-1.
We love you, Paul.
He'll be commenting on this video. He's like, I will win, I promise.
I'll take a trophy.
Come in next week, buddy. Well, I'll challenge you against, well,
The
hopefully
losers.
Moose.
Somebody.
Hopefully Moose, because he did admit he wants to meet you. And, yeah. So let's dive into Trendarts.
Trendarts.
Let's see. Who's the contestants this week?
Parker!
Where's that cat at?
He's not playing with the door like he was last week.
I know, right?
And you know how long it took me for you guys to tell me that?
Yeah, wow.
You guys were laughing, and I'm like, what? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. My cat pawing under the door. Yeah, this week it is JonKuh versus Moose.
What's up, Cook?
Moose. Here we go. I will say right off the bat, no reverse rounds. Traditional. Which I think is suiting because you guys were the first match.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get the trending page up. Oh, that's Google News. That's not going to help.
Google News Action Report. Brought to you by Nerd Underground TV.
Hey.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's up, Cook?
Round 1. Since we mentioned it, and he finally won his Oscar, the best movie with Gary Oldman. Who's got the higher score?
Ooh,
For
wait.
those-
But we can't use the ones that you said earlier, right?
Batman.
God, because that's the one I was about to
Air
say.
Force One. That's the rules. If you're just seeing trend darts for the first time, I use Google Trends to look up what they use as their dart to the round's topic. As this topic for this round is Gary Oldman in a film he's in. The rule of trend darts is they can never use anything previously spoken on the podcast.
That's cheating.
We're talking about the trending stuff, so it would be like, oh, the new Lord of the Rings. It'd be like, Lord of the Rings. As an example, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So-
So, just to recap, we can't use the Batman,
Dark Knight,
Dark
Batman,
Knight,
any of those.
Harry Potter, or
Harry Potter,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Air Force One. I don't recall the name of the one he just won the Oscar for, but hey, that works. If I don't remember, they probably don't remember.
I don't remember.
I remember it, but
I'm trying to
I
think of the titles
okay.
of the other movies.
Well, I mean, I got me a movie selection already made, so
Well, then go for it.
all right
You got your
then.
dart?
My dart is gonna be
He extended it.
refine the point right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, get a
Always
little-
straighten your tips.
Yep.
Oh dear.
You don't want it to curve out or anything.
What's your
Anyway.
dart?
The Book of Eli.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
He
that
was a
is
villain in
good
that
one.
movie, and
he was.
that was
just like the Far Cry 5 guy.
yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really I wanted to say it earlier, but I'm glad I didn't now. You know, I was gonna say he was.
Did it come out in 2010 or 2014?
I think it was
2010.
10.
Because there's two of them.
Really?
Oh wait, that's the Book of Life. My bad.
Yeah.
Book of Eli. JonKuh, sir, your dart score for the first round is 70.
Nice. Wow.
Fucked me up.
I was about to say,
completely.
I don't care what you say, Google. I love that movie.
I do like that movie.
But yeah, no, I loved it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, beat 70.
I set that bar kind of low, didn't I?
Fuck you. Damn it! I'm about to have my second loss. Shit! I'm trying to think of it.
That was a good one, JonKuh.
It was,
Yeah, congratulate you on that. Book of Eli. I didn't even remember that one.
No, that's my favorite one of Gary
God
Oldman.
damn it.
Especially when he's putting the shampoo in that chick's hair and he's all like, "Yeah, bitch, better have my money."
That kind of, oh.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I was scared.
Shit. I don't know. There's plenty of the ones I can think of where he's like a cop or a junkie detective, but I can't think of the names of them to save my life.
Crap. I don't know if I can save you.
Yeah, no, right?
I'll go ahead and take the goose egg on that one. I've been brain farting.
Oh, come on, for the fans.
I can't think of a title.
Goose for the moose.
Let me pull up his filmography. Describe the movie then.
He's a junkie cop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Junkie cap, huh?
Was it modern day?
No.
Well, then what kind of era was it?
It was like,
Late 90s.
no, it was like early 2000s.
Oh, okay. I was close enough.
Early 2000s. Shit. I gotta scroll way down because he does a lot of movies, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he really is. He's a good actor.
Yes, he is. The titles ain't telling me shit.
I know. That's why I said I can't think of the titles, but
In this situation, we might
I'll
have
just
The
to...
take the
first
goose.
choke. He choked.
He's in Black Ops 1.
Oh. Damn.
That's great.
I was gonna say I remembered that. I knew he was in one of the Black Ops games. I just didn't remember which one it was.
I could give you part of a title.
What?
No, wait, no.
I'll take the goose egg.
Oh,
We're
come
wasting
on.
time.
Yeah.
Here's the filmography. Pick one. I'm gonna just move it around. I'm making it fair. You gotta.
What the fuck?
You gotta pick one.
I can't see shit from you.
Oh. Come on.
RoboCop.
Oh, he was in RoboCop. Yeah.
Ooh.
He was the. Oh, he was. He was like the
Yeah.
brain and the fucking stem, and
Oh,
the hologram
Yeah.
on the computer.
buddy. This is the bad part about Trendarts. Everything's on the spot. I can't let them plan stuff out.
Yep.
Robo.
And I've been fucking brain farting like nobody's business.
2014 film. Sir, your dart is worth 46.
Oh.
Wow. Look at that.
So
Thanks for saving me there, Captain.
You're welcome.
You'd steal that.
I allowed it. That's what.
So JonKuh, round one.
Yeah, I would have won either way. Look at that.
That was a high one, man. 70 on something that old. That's great.
I'm surprised. Yeah. No.
Round two. Topic is Call of Duty games that I have not mentioned.
World at War for 500, please.
Oh, he's throwing first again.
Yep.
Call of Duty World at War.
That shit was my shit, man.
I owned it, but then it broke. Oh,
I love
JonKuh,
that one.
your score is 15.
15.
The first introduction of the Nazi zombies.
Yeah, that's actually the reason why I liked it, because
Yeah.
I beat the whole campaign and I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then all of a sudden, like, I just saw like a zombie running at me. I was like, what the heck? It scared me because I was in the middle of the night. It was dark and I was wrapped around in a blanket and I was sitting on the floor and I was like, what's that? Oh God, no. Yeah.
What's your dart, sir? You have to be
Ghosts.
Ghost.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Jeez.
I mean, technically I did mention it, but whatever.
What?
You did, yeah, you did, but it's all good, man. You need a victory.
Basically, if it's
Yeah.
not one of the Black Ops, man, that's basically. Sir, your score 77.
Nice.
Ooh, I love when we go to the third round when it's not a clean swipe.
I'm going for that trophy. I'm gonna take the trophy that he got for us. He's not gonna get it back.
Takes back his own trophy.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, I just
When
wanted
he
to
hands
show
it
it
to me
you.
on the bottom in Sharpie, DJ Dixon.
Final round, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We were debating a little bit about this right before the podcast because I didn't have one filled out, but then I did think of one. You gave me an anime from the 90s.
From the 90s.
And I didn't talk any anime
Gundam.
today.
Gundam.
So
Ooh, that's...
it has to start.
Oh, start
in the 90s.
in the 90s. Huh.
So if its date is like late 80s, it don't count. Even though it ran the course of the 90s.
Huh.
It has to be true 90s anime.
But it could have carried on into the 2000s?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying it could have started
had
in
to
the
start.
90s.
All right. Okay, I got you now. Man, that would be a very... I'm going to take... Well, I'll go first again. Because, I mean, geez. I'm going to think... first of all, is Zoids... Is that 90s?
The original Zoids?
Yeah. I'm thinking hard right now.
Wasn't Princess Mononoke like fucking the 80s?
Spirited Away?
No, I think that's 90s.
Is it 90s? Then I'm gonna go with that one.
The first Zoids was Chaotic Century, and that came out 1999.
Oh,
Damn,
yes.
right on the cusp, right
Yes.
there.
You're
Y2K.
pushing it.
Yes.
I'm double checking because as far as I knew, Chaotic Century was the very first one.
Yeah.
Just verifying the legitimacy of your
Verifying legitimacy. I get you, man. You got to verify my victory.
Enhance. Enhance. Can't wait. For
Started as a
Super
toy line.
Troopers.
Wow. Okay, I thought they just made toys for the show.
Yeah.
1999. You're safe. All right, let's do this.
Nice.
Zoids.
Uh-oh, is he going for that W?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And we're going to do Chaotic Century
Yep.
specifically because that's the first one, the only one that came out in 1999. Dart score is 54.
Ooh.
Last week you would have had 98.
Damn.
Wow, man.
I like that it fluctuates.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
Trends
really-
is crazy.
Yeah.
But
just-
54 is what you got to beat, Moose.
Dang. And which one did you say it was again? Your dart.
Princess Mononoke.
Double checking the
The legitimacy of it.
Yeah.
1997.
Woo!
Nice.
All right.
Now this is like a straight gridlock battle.
I know,
here for
right?
this one.
This is for the win.
Yeah.
He has to beat. Crap, I've spaced the number
54.
now. 54.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Oh, I'm on it too.
I mean, you got the score. Princess Mononoke, 1997 film. Your dart score is 85.
Nice.
We are the champions, my friends.
I won again.
Not yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, its scores changed now. 1 and 2 for JonKuh.
What's up,
2
Cuh?
and 1 for the Moose.
It's all good.
Moose wins the day in Trendarts.
Can't
Sorry
wait
about the hang up on
for
round
shadows.
1. That's the only backlash about a game that's on the spot like this.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna just step up and say, yeah, he did.
You also
slip.
derailed him.
He slipped. It's all good. And also in the second round, he also did, use the game David had mentioned earlier and said Ghost. And I mean, I'm just rules is rules. I get
I
you.
tried to take the goose egg. I was like, just give me the 0.
Yeah.
I already know I'm gonna lose this round.
I mean, you lost that first round, yeah.
Yeah.
No, regardless.
And then the second round where he used Ghost when you
I
said
thought
it earlier.
I
which
didn't
the
know you
rules
said
were.
Ghost. I thought you were talking about all the Modern Warfares,
Yeah.
and then, or I would have said.
Well, because you mentioned earlier, like, yeah, the only game I'd want to play was Ghost.
Are you
Yeah.
requesting a rematch?
Not a rematch. I'm just saying, like,
watch the film.
I'm just saying, conspiracies here, man. It's real. It's all good though.
It's okay.
You team,
I-
team player?
There's going to
Or-
be plenty of
No, I
chance
mean,
for you to get the payback.
Probably, if Joe
Yeah,
don't
it's
come
all
to
good.
these podcasts.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's all good.
Even though he loved it.
Fair.
Ah, man.
Trendarts.
Trendarts. Gotta make a t-shirt. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
But now that Trendarts is over, that does bring our podcast to a close.
Ooh.
So I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in this week, or any week, whenever you did stumble across this particular episode. Hopefully on YouTube, but we are also on Podbean, and hopefully iTunes, if I'm meeting all the criteria properly. And comment below, do you think there was a conspiracy?
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you think that was a fair round or fair match? If enough people, say that it was not fair, then we will have a rematch.
Oh yeah.
1 round to rule them all.
But comment below anyways, we love comments. This dude is free candy, by the way. He'll comment all of it. And he'll talk to everybody.
I
talk to
usually
people,
right there.
Yeah. And we're pretty sure Paul's going to comment. I'll win one day, guys.
Yes, I swear.
Love this one.
We love you, Paul.
JonKuh for the win.
It was fair.
Not fair.
It wasn't fair or not fair. Comment below.
And watch the other videos.
Podcast, yeah, we got a lot of Trendarts in there. Last week was fun, too. We go all over the place. I don't like to lock it down to just one topic, but if I did have to say, it would be what's trending in the nerd world, and that's good. So, and once again, we're glad Kevin Smith is alive.
Love that guy.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm really glad you did. Hopefully, you're a subscriber. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and subscribe. Comment below. Definitely comment. We like talking. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day. We love you. Peace.
Adios.